Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Natalie and today I'm here with Chloe.
Hi guys, I'm here again.
Chloe's much needed because if you guys saw the first house tour, she did most of the talking and it'll probably be the same in this video. We wanted to show you the kind of framing of the house, what we've done and what our future plans are now that the walls are torn down. So you guys saw the last house tour. It was a charming 1950s home and we are completely renovating it. I mean,
that's the best. Bringing it up to date.
Yeah, we're bringing it up to date. We're renovating it and we're really excited to show you. So now that all the walls are down, now that the framing is up, we wanted to kind of check in halfway and give you guys an updated tour right before it's, you know, the walls come up and floors go in. So we wanted to kind of show you our plan and our process for it. So I really hope that you guys like it. This is our first time in a few days seeing it too, so they've done some work since we've been here and we can't wait to show you guys. Come on in. Wow.
Yeah, that looks so
It
much
looks
better.
so good.
Okay, so clearly a lot has happened since you guys have last been here. The most noticeable difference would probably be that one, all the walls are gone, and two, the ceilings are, I believe, in the kitchen, 1 extra foot, and actually yes, all the walls are 1 extra foot higher, and then we also vaulted the ceilings throughout this whole space. It feels like a completely different house, obviously, because it is, because most of the walls are new.
I mean, it looks like a new house.
Yeah.
Like, when you step inside here, it looks like a brand new construction, not a house that was built in 1950.
We were laughing the other day watching the house tour because Natalie was like, yeah, we still want to keep the bones of the house, and like, ooh, I don't know. Like, I don't know how we cut the walls, all the outside walls are still the bones, but most of these walls are gone or new. So let me explain what we did. As you walk in the door, we originally intended for this to be a living room, but our framer actually recommended that instead of putting a cased opening into our dining room, just get rid of all the walls, which, like Natalie said before, the hallway felt small, so that fixed it. It wasn't in the plan when Natalie was talking about taking it down, but it ended up coming down, which is really good. So now we kind of have the option to do either a dining room or living room here, and same with what the only dining room was supposed to be, so that gives whoever more flexibility on what they want to do. So this is actually kind of new to us as well, because at first we vaulted all of these ceilings, so the vault started here and started going up. But when we walked in the house and all the walls were gone, I was like, uh-oh, this is open, but is it too open? Like, you can't, you don't know where you are in the house. You're gonna walk in and feel like you're in the kitchen already. So we kind of had to get creative, and we put up these partial walls right here, and on the other side, we went 3 feet in, but if we would have put them where the original wall was, it would have been here, so we couldn't just keep that partial wall because there's an island, and when you put islands in, you have to have at least 3 feet between a wall and the side of an island, and it would have only given us about 2 feet, so we had to push this wall out and create kind of a new space. And then another problem we ran into was that, as I said before, we started the vault here in the first place where that old wall was, and if you would have, like, we couldn't have put walls up in the middle of the vaulting and it was going up. Sorry, I cut my finger breaking into our house because...
Cue the footage.
Yeah.
No, is there glass? Oh God, hold on, this window.
So that's why I'm holding my finger. But as I was saying, so we had to extend the 9-foot ceilings in the kitchen and then restart the vault at the end of that wall. So it kind of was a little bit of extra work. It was kind of like a mistake on our part, but I'm glad we fixed it.
And we fixed it fast.
Yeah, it was fast. Our framers are
caught it
amazing.
and fixed it very, very quickly.
Yeah, and that's a big thing with renovations. So we talked about this before, but you have to be prepared for the unexpected, and that's kind of one of those unexpected things that, like, we don't have any architectural plans for this house. We didn't have an architect do it, so although we might have saved money there, things like this we can run into that you walk in and you see it and you're like, ooh, I don't know if this looks the best. But now I'm so happy with how this looks because the kitchen is so big. It looks like its own separate space. The ceilings are 9 feet in here, which is like a luxury home. And now you have a humongous dining living area that you can do whatever you want with. Because we put up this partial wall, we had to use something as a reference point. We couldn't just put a wall wherever. So the reason we did this, it's like, I think it's like 2-4, is because it's just the same as this here. this was here before. So again, we had to redo the vaulting in this area too because we had to extend the 9 feet just so it looked aesthetic on the eye. But it ended up working really well because again, it separates the rooms the space so nicely, and now you have like a faux hallway almost, which separates your master from everything else that's going on in here.
Yeah, because before it was literally just like the biggest open space. It looked like
an
apartment.
It looked like an apartment, and we were like, this is not right. Something's off in here.
Yeah, so we had to figure out ways to kind of close it off without being a non-open home. You know, we still like the open floor plan, but just a little more structure.
A little more homey.
Yeah, a little more homey.
Yeah.
Sometimes with open floor plans, you can get it feels very cold.
Too cold.
So you still want to feel homey, especially like keeping some charm of the house.
Yes, we're trying here, people. Please give us a break, we're trying. So the new windows aren't framed in yet, but these 2 windows will disappear and we're gonna have one it's a 60 by 72 window. And then this window here is also gonna be, I believe, a 60 by 72. I know we have to bring in this panel to here, so the new window is gonna like start here and go that way. And it's gonna be almost the same size as that one there, and that's because of the gables that are gonna go in the front, just as an aesthetic feature. It would have been covered by the gable. And then working into the kitchen, we haven't decided, but we might do a small window. What are they called? Transom windows? I think they're called transom windows.
No idea.
Yeah, I don't know why I'm asking her. But it's gonna be like 60 inches by 12 inches, I believe, and that's just to bring natural light in. And we didn't want to do a full-size window here because you'd look straight into your neighbor's house and it just wouldn't have added anything to the house.
Yeah, we want some privacy.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
I love big windows. I love all glass, you know, but a lot of people actually don't like that because they don't want to feel like they're being watched.
In a fishbowl, essentially.
Yeah.
And I get that. And then in the kitchen, we kind of went back and forth with the kitchen design a lot, but we had the final like obstacle that we couldn't get through, and it's behind this piece of wall right here is a chimney, and it's like a full chimney working structure from I'm pretty sure it's from the fireplace downstairs, so we could not tear that out. So these windows had to stay about where they are. We wanted to put another window here, but again, the chimney's right there. So these are gonna be 2 windows that are 34.5 by 42. So it's gonna be 2 windows, and then where I'm standing is gonna be where the stove is and the oven range, and then the hood above me. And then this is another thing that we ran into, not expecting this. This was actually like, oh my gosh.
Be careful.
This was like it went like this, and it's because the stairs cut this way under us, and there has to be a ceiling for those stairs when they turn. So all of this is gonna be like not working cabinet space, which is a little bit of a problem, but it's really not a big deal at all. And
we'll have a lot of storage.
Yeah, for sure. And then the cabinets are gonna extend that way. And then we were also playing around with the idea of putting the range and stove here, but again, that didn't work because then that would just be a wall. Anyways, what I'm saying is this kitchen went through a lot of variations, and I'm really happy with how it's finally looking. And then we're gonna do, I believe we got an 8-foot island in this area, and that'll fit 3 seats, which
and it's
is
good
huge.
for hosting too.
Exactly.
Like, a lot of people that probably will buy this house will be young families, you know, have friends over. So we wanted a house that was also good for hosting and not just like a closed off house where it was like only your family that would come here. So we kind of kept that in mind also, especially with like a big island. That's
big living dining area. And that's, again, we needed that dining area. We were reading through a couple comments, and people were saying like, I would not get rid of the bedroom upstairs for that dining room unless it's absolutely necessary.
Which makes sense, because if you have a baby, you want them to sleep in a nursery next to your room. You know, you don't want them on separate floors. So it makes complete sense.
Yeah, totally. And we get that, and we realize that that might be something that people are like, no, I absolutely can't have that. But we felt like that was absolutely necessary to have a place to eat. And we are ready and willing to take that criticism, and if it's not for you because of that reason, then that's totally fine.
It's not for you. But there's no place to eat here. Like, if we didn't do that, there would be no place to put a table.
There would be three bar stools,
and that's
it. Yeah. So
So we needed a place, and also if someone who buys a house and wants to add an extra bedroom, they can close it off. They can add 2 walls
space is there.
and close it off because the space is there.
Totally.
But we just thought having a place to eat was really important because most people need like it doesn't need to be a formal dining room, but more than 3 bar stools.
Yeah, exactly. And we were even thinking like, if, like, for example, if you have a baby, I don't know if this is like good parenting or not, but you can put the crib in the room, like worst case if you really can't be alone for your kid, or like you sleep downstairs for a year while the kid is a year old or whatever. I don't know how that works. I'm not a parent, but
Yeah,
we know. I'm just giving my 2 cents if someone, you know, wants it. Not that anyone asked, but I guess we could work into the master.
Yeah, because that got a whole new look.
Yes.
It looks really good.
If you guys remember, this was that tiny hallway that you came in from the kitchen, and Natalie was standing in here saying that it felt really small, so it's not there anymore, which is really good. This is still where the basement access is gonna be. They just ripped out the entire basement and haven't finished working on that, so it's barred off for liability purposes. And there's no stairs there, so we won't be going down there, but it'll get there. It'll probably today it'll be done. And then this bathroom is that second upstairs bathroom, and it will have the shower in it, and I'm so excited. I just got my tile samples in and it looks so good. It's gonna look amazing. And then vanity here, toilet there, and that's like acts as like a powder room, but also if someone downstairs wants their own bathroom, they can just take over this one. And then this area, so if you remember, you were originally standing in a bedroom, and then this was another bedroom that we're about to walk into, and then another bedroom on this left side, but now it's the master suite. So one detail is, notice the way you guys are coming into this room, you have to turn to walk into the door. We really like to do that just so that when you're staring at a hallway, you don't see a door at the end of it. You kind of have a hidden entrance to your master. That's just for aesthetic purposes, and that's what we do.
Come on in.
Yeah.
I'm like the commentary, I'm like the narrator. That's like, we're walking in and Chloe's like, this is everything we're doing.
So again, the ceilings are vaulted in here, which is such an amazing feature. We chose the most beautiful light fixture for this room. Obviously staying in budget, don't worry guys, but
we will do a whole budget video.
Yeah,
too.
totally. We're gonna do a budget video because people need it, I think, more than anything. And then this is gonna be another 60 by 72 window, which is gonna be so awesome. I think that's gonna be like the focal point of the room, also with the vaulted ceilings. Like, it's just super luxury if you ask me. And then this window is actually gonna be gone because, again, as I mentioned before, the bed is gonna go this way. And then
you don't wanna look into your neighbor's house.
Yeah, exactly. You don't want your neighbors to see you sleeping.
Yeah,
so.
it's a little creepy.
Yeah. This here is the entrance to your bathroom. So this was like originally the closet to the bedroom you're standing in right now. But again, we ripped that out and put a little doorway. And then when you walk in to your right, I mean, I'm so bad with my rights and lefts for anyone who doesn't know. Anyone who knows me personally, I know, I'm like looking down here. To your right, you have your toilet room, which is such a nice feature. If you notice, when you go into luxury homes, in the master bedroom, the toilet is not just out in the open for everyone to see. It's usually in a separate little room.
Nook
room. Just for privacy and like luxury purposes, I suppose. So that's right as you walk in, but that will be closed off, so you won't even see that. This, as you walk in, you're gonna see the shower, so it's gonna have glass on both sides. I'm not really sure why this is framed in right now. I guess it's support purposes for now, but it is gonna have glass here, and this is where the door is gonna open to get into the shower, and then glass on this side as well. That window will be closed in, and the water will come from there. And then here, it's gonna be the vanity. It's an amazing 9-foot vanity that we're gonna get in here, double vanity. And there's gonna be a window here, so yes, that window is gonna be closed in as well. It says no on it, look, with 3 underlines. Oh.
No window.
No window there. And we have enough space, or 8-foot vanity maybe, and enough space to put a little linen
closet, or like,
it's not necessarily going to be a closet, but it's going to be 2 walls with shelving in it, so it's not going to have a door on it, but it's going to be like a pretty feature, and obviously so functional. And then one of the most exciting parts I think about the master is the closet. This closet it's not going to have a door on it. It's just like a nice, pretty big cased opening, but this closet is amazing. When you go into houses this age, you're not gonna find a closet this size, and I think that's also gonna be another huge selling point for this house. This closet is really big. I think it's like a 9 by 7 or something like that.
It's huge.
Hey, you can put your nursery in there. You don't want a closet? Just put the nursery. I think that's all we really have to show, just because we can't get down into the basement because there's no stairs there right now.
We can like creep through the window.
Yeah, we can creep through the window.
Yeah.
We already broke into one.
Yeah.
That's the door that you're gonna be able to see through, but I don't know if it's locked.
Oh, it's open.
Oh, that's really good. We're gonna have people breaking into our house now.
Okay.
Did you hear that?
What?
That noise?
The truck?
Oh.
Wait. This is the downstairs. It is a mess, so
They haven't gotten to this part really yet. They've just like ripped out the drywall. Not much is happening down here except for we're adding that bedroom down here, and we're adding a little storage area, and obviously redoing all the drywall. We're gonna put shiplap on that wall, which is gonna be super nice.
Oh, we're not doing the bar anymore.
Oh yeah, we're not doing the bar, but it's for a good reason, because originally the stairs had walked right into the fireplace. Like you get on the last step and you're on the fireplace. So we're gonna turn the stairs so that you're facing that back wall when you get in.
Yeah.
It'll make more sense when they're actually there, and we'll show you guys again. But it's definitely for a good reason that we're not doing that bar anymore, and it'll save money with just like tile materials, cabinet, some glass.
So the house is gonna be a 3-bedroom, which is nice. We wanted to make sure it was still 3-bedroom, 3 bath.
Yes.
3 full bath.
3 bed, 3 full bath, and that is on par with the market. It's not like we got rid of 1 bedroom, but we're like way outside of what the market really is. We did enough research, and we feel comfortable with a 3-bedroom, 3 bath.
Yeah, so we're gonna get out of here because honestly it's like very dirty, so and I don't even know what I'm stepping on. So this is the downstairs. We'll show you afterwards.
I know. Oh, also, we're keeping this door. We were originally gonna change the door, but it's so beautiful and it's still working perfectly. So we're gonna paint it and keep it.
Oh,
I don't
yeah.
know if we said that.
Yeah, it's a really cute door.
Yeah. And half of it is windows anyways.
Yeah.
So.